a second because I gotta look something up. We gotta figure
this has to be known.
Dead Like Me cast. That was a good show, Dead Like Me. I would watch that again. Jasmine Guy. Yeah, she was killed because, was it that because her best friend took her leg warmer idea?
Exactly.
And they didn't want to get caught, and so they killed her.
Mm-hmm.
So she died over some leg warmers.
He died over.
If that's not a legend's death, I don't know what it is. You know, like a freaking.
So what are you in for?
That's funny as hell. Yeah, she was from a different world. I remember I used to watch A Different World back in the day. Jasmine Guy. I loved that freaking show, Dead Like Me. That is such a good show. It's an old show, but it's a good show. I kind of wish it had lasted longer than it did, but, you know, it was good while it lasted. I feel like lots of the shows that I like, they end up getting canceled, so, you know, that's just the way it goes.
Very disappointing.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you get into one. Like, oh, thanks, dicks.
Okay. You.
Getting off right now.
Okay. Hey, Brandon. First or second. You can have both, Brandon. Cheers. Hello. It's good to see you. How you doing today? Happy Friday, Brandon.
Happy Brandon Day, Brandon.
Welcome in. Today's the spooky game day. I'm kind of nervous because I'm kind of getting tired of the freaking jump scares.
You're nervous already.
That's
a good sign.
I didn't know that there was gonna be so many jump scares in this game, but apparently there's a lot of jump scares in Man of Medan. I didn't expect that whatsoever, and it's not even the visuals that is getting me. It's like the sound goes, ah! And I'm like, ah! Like every time. I'm glad it is Friday. Yes, happy Friday. I'm glad that it's Friday too. I hope you're doing okay. How's home going with the new kiddo? Are you okay? Are you making it?
Have you had any sleep ever?
I hope you have lots of coffee. Because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. I've needed it for 16 years so far. So yeah. All right, y'all. We're just waiting for Nord to get off the addiction, new crack or crack world or crackety crack. I don't know what to call it at this point.
All those are acceptable. Those
are acceptable. Like, New World has been really addictive because it reminds me of like when I first started playing WoW and I was addicted to WoW. New World kind of feels like that because like Nord actually went to bed before me because he went to go hang out with the kid, and then he fell asleep in the kid's room, and then I was still on New World. And I'm usually off when he's off.
I got up at like 12:30 or 1, and I was like, hey, you ready to go to bed?
I had to make 35. I had to make level 30. You're out leveling me. I think you're competing against me, and I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad.
No, I
have more hours than... Well, it might not be true right now because you went and played. I have more hours than you, and you're out leveling me.
My focus on this isn't on leveling. I'm trying to get to the point where I can make
Your focus is on beating me.
I'm trying to get to the point where I can make us the tools.
I have 106 hours, Steam says. How many... Let's see how many hours Nord has. Because we need evidence. 108 hours. You just got that, and that means you need to back off, son.
All right, I'm running to the
This is why we don't play games that are usually where it's versus each other, because like I get mad. I'm not like actually really mad, but feels bad when you're always losing, and I lose in games against you. It feels like. You know what though? I can beat your motherfucking ass in air hockey. So like you.
Oh, every time. Every time.
That's because you.
Not even a competition.
That's because you use the same patterns every time.
For you.
And I'm like, I don't. Like, you know you
I
do.
don't use the same patterns.
I doubt anybody hears anything you're saying. He's not even talking to the mic on purpose because he doesn't
I
want
was
it.
stretching. That wasn't. You don't stretch on.
This is all sus. It's all sus. It's all sus.
Whatever, lady.
Anyways, yeah, happy Friday. It's good to be back. Today is stream number 376. I'm Hazzie Soft, as always. To the left is my amazing partner, Nord, aka Nordic Monkey. Say hello to the stream, Nord.
I am hello to the stream. Hi. Hello. I am Nord.
Oh. Okay, you be Nord.
I am words and gooded.
Nerd rage.
I am words and gooded.
You are good at wordseds. Okay, so before we jump in, I figure we just chat before we hear the shit out of me. I keep waiting for you to get a jump scare. Like, cause I watched you play. I watched you play what game was it that I watched you play? And you were Wolfenstein, and you were fucking scared shitless, and it was funny as hell. And so I was expecting you to be the one that was getting scared, but I'm the one that's getting scared. Like, why is that happening? Is it not scary to you because we're switching seats and playing that way, or
I'm
what?
a lot more relaxed person. I was pretty pent up and whatever. That was.
So can we go to a haunted house, or are you gonna be calm?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch people. That's just a way for me to get assault charges against me. That's all a haunted house is.
I want to go to a haunted house one day, but I guess I can't bring you.
I mean, I could do it.
I need to find a friend to go to a haunted house with me.
If somebody gets all up in my face, surprisingly, I'm not going to respond well.
Well, then we shouldn't take you to a haunted house because, yeah, they will probably get up in your scare the crap out of you. So at least that's what I expect. I have a feeling that if I take someone, I'm going to be using them as a human shield because I know how I am. I'm going to hide behind whoever's with me if I do it. Seriously, I don't know. That's what I do in survival situations. I hide behind whoever's with me.
Dude, okay. So this was when we were in Fort Leonard Wood.
Yeah.
And somebody had this dog that was very wolf-like.
Mm-hmm.
And it was out without a leash.
I remember this now.
And it came running down to our cul-de-sac that we were living at on post. And she sees it. She's behind me. We're walking towards the door. And she takes me and throws me at it as she runs for the door.
I did. I wasn't thinking. It was just all instinctual. It just happened.
So her natural instinct is to throw me to the wolves. Literally.
I felt bad, but I couldn't control myself. That's just what happened.
I was laughing so hard. I was like, "What was that?" She's like, I couldn't control it. It's just what happened. So I remember when we first started going.
I should have never told my dad because my dad wouldn't get off my fucking case about it. You need to learn how not to do stuff I'm like, fuck you, Dad. Fuck you. I'm gonna survive.
Fuck you, Dad. Let's go on a hike together in wolf-infested areas.
Because I'm gonna survive.
We'll see how it goes, Dad.
I'm gonna eat you before
You're not gonna be criticizing here very long.
I mean, I did feel bad about it, but it was just it just happened. I don't know what to tell you.
It's good instinct.
You know what? That's funny. I wouldn't do that though if it was our son. I wouldn't do that. Yeah. I would protect my kid.
You put yourself in front.
Yeah, but I'm sorry.
But me?
I love you.
You're tough. You can take it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's true. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if I would do that again, but it was just like I said. That it wasn't a wolf, but it was like a dog that looked like a wolf, and my instinct was just, oh shit, because it was running at us.
Yes.
And so instinctually,
yeah, I was getting ready to be trying to calm it down, and then I'm tripped into it. And she goes bolted.
I was like, bye. I went inside.
I got up in time to see her shut the door as the dog came running in.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm really sorry.
So that was part of the reason that whenever we're like in bear country, I'm just like, let's hope we don't.
Because it ain't gonna be because of you. It's gonna be because of me.
Dude, it's harder to get up when you got a big pack on too.
Well, also we don't do that much anymore, and also now you're
a gimp.
Well, that's not what I was gonna say. That's rude and kind of ableist.
It is.
But yeah, you're handicapped
as
now.
As a handicapped person, I will say that I'm.
But you know what I mean. Like you wouldn't be able to run out of there
in my mobility yet.
I would like to think that I would help.
Probably hide under my backpack.
I mean, I would like to think that I would actually help you. Like, here's the thing. Like, that was an instinctual moment because the dog came at us really quick. But if it was like slow, I would have more time to think.
Well, we got bear mace and all that.
So yeah, I would think. Anyways, let's not talk about it anymore. That's creeping me the fuck out, and I don't want to jinx us, okay? Because there's bears in this area and cougars too. So I don't. I hope there's not any bears in this house because
Nico would notice.
I'm kind of scared now after talking about it. You know how like when you stayed with that tribe, they were like, you don't say bear because it's like jinxing you. I feel that way right now.
Yep.
So
you'd only talk about Big Brother. You wouldn't talk about.
Yeah, you wouldn't talk about you wouldn't say bear because you could show up. Brother. You never know. Like I mean, I like bears, but I don't. I always see them from afar on TV. I don't want to see them close up.
Dude, you know, I really like a lot of animal life, but a lot of it I don't need to see close up.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I have some news. Guess what? Monster Hunter Rise is coming to PC. You know, I was waiting for that, so...
I was telling you about the pre-orders, remember?
No. I thought I was gonna surprise you.
Yeah, I was like, hey, we could get it 10% off right now. And you're like, oh, that's cool.
I don't remember it. Well, I got myself surprised today, because I don't remember you telling me. But yeah, so Monster Hunter Rise is coming to PC. I'm really excited about that. That we've been playing Monster Hunter World, which has been fun.
And Monster Hunter Stories.
And Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Actually,
and Monster Hunter Stories 1 on my phone. I've been playing Monster. So now I'm just kind of like diving into the Monster Hunter world.
You're just monstering it.
I really like it. Like it's really interesting. Okay, so like I like Monster Hunter World, but yeah, I like Monster Hunter World, but I like Monster Hunter Stories too.
Yes. Because
Monster Hunter World is just harder. so I like, and also Monster Hunter Stories 2 is cuter. And I think it's funny when Nord like gets up in the middle of my talking, but he needs to get something to drink. So but yeah, so I'm gonna read what this article from PC Gamers is saying about it. Monster Hunter Rise comes to PC with enhanced textures, uncapped frame rates, and ultra wide support. Nord! I hate when he leaves because then like when I have something like I think he'll be interested in, because y'all know that he like plays on an ultra wide monitor, so a lot of times a lot of the games they're not really made for the ultra wide monitor. It's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with when it comes to ultra wide monitor. So I think he'll be happy to hear that there's gonna be ultra wide support, which is funny. Monster Hunter World was in many ways a game changer for the franchise. Monster Hunter never looked more intimidating. Hunts had never felt more visceral. Palicos had never been more adorable. It also marked the first time in Monster Hunter's history in which the devs did away with loading screens, bringing the title closer to open world than it had ever been. Nord. There's gonna be ultra wide support.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, when you left, as soon as you left, I read it. I was like, oh, that's gonna make him happy. With the launch of Iceborne, the game only got better, and for a time, it looked like it might well be the gold standard for Monster Hunter on the platform. Very soon, that will no longer be the case. There's now a contender throwing its hat into the ring. Monster Hunter Rise is officially launching on PC Rise builds on everything World did right, while at the same time adding a rich selection of new features, including rideable war dogs. Oh, that's cool.
That sounds like your thing.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pink one? First and foremost, Rise introduces some new exciting mobility mechanics with wire bugs. Your character's essentially armed with their very own hookshot. Combine this with wall running, and this is arguably the fastest, most fluid Monster Hunter ever felt. I'm glad to hear that, because that was, I feel like I like Monster Hunter World, but I feel like combat in Monster Hunter World is kind of clunky.
Yes.
So
also,
if they could make it a little less clunky, like I feel like half the time I'm not even using all my abilities because I forget about them because of the controls.
But when you've gotten backed into a wall,
yeah,
it can be really bad. So being able to run along it.
Yeah, that's true. And running along walls is fun. No, remember what was it? Fall of the Jedi. What is it called?
Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah, Jedi Fallen, like words that go together that make up this thing. But yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. I loved being able to run on the wall. That was really fun in that game. Which Jedi Fallen Order was a really good game, except for it was Metrovania-ish in the way that you defeat that level, you had to find your way back, and that to me was really annoying.
Anytime I hear about a good Metroid game, I'm like, yeah, I don't like backtracking. Sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Like I want to say it was I watched Durbin, maybe it was Durbin or some, and I've watched other people play. Damn, I can't remember the name of that game right now. Jeez, I don't remember the name of the game, but it's like a platformer Metrovania type, but you have to backtrack to find. So I think there's some fast travels, but yeah, I think it was Hollow Knight, and I don't know, I watching a Hollow Knight, and I just was kind of annoyed with it, and I was like, you know what? I took it off my wish list because I was like, I don't need to.
I don't like backtracking.
No, I just really don't.
I don't blame you.
I don't know. I know a lot of people are big fans of games like that, but the backtracking just annoys me. It doesn't feel fun. It makes me actually start to despise life. So I decided, nah, I'm not really into those types of games. And yeah, I think I might have a couple in my library. But if I ever touch them, it's going to be after I've touched every other game that I've wanted to play, because they're just not that fun.
I understand that back in the day when they had limiting ability to for programming and stuff. But going with it now, no. Was it? Jedi
Fallen Order was a good game. It's just that one aspect. They're going to come out. I was reading, I think they're going to do another Jedi Fallen Order, and I will play it. But that one aspect of the game just made me not like it.
Dude, yeah.
So, or not, it didn't make me dislike the game. I still like it. Good, great story, great characters, everything like that. But
it took so much away.
I was after I had a good time and finished the level, I had to find my way back. With that, it was just really frustrating. But I will play the next game.
And you'd be like, oh, I got this thing done. Now I got to backtrack through all this. Oh, you need to go back there again to get this new thing because you have a new power.
Yeah, exactly.
And then backtrack out. Oh, you got another new power. Go back and backtrack.
Yeah.
And the map on it sucked. The map on that game was horrible.
The map on it sucked too, yeah.
Horrible.
Brandon said, I'm going to get Monster Hunter for the PC, and I'm going to get the new Pokemon games for the Switch. Oh, that's awesome.
That sounds like a good...
Let me know if you get the Pokemon games for the Switch. Maybe we can play together. I don't know if they're having co-op with any of it.
Are you...
I don't have a lot of games on Switch, but I want the new Pokemon games that are supposed to be coming out, so... What were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to ask, are you going to do the new MOBA, Brandon?
Are you asking Brandon?
Yeah.
He's already given us an answer. He does not like MOBAs because they are toxic.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
Brandon said, do not even say anything about Unite, Pokemon Unite.
Pokemon Unite, okay. Well, you can't actually talk in it. It's just pinging.
It's just pinging?
There is no...
But I could see, people trolling with that.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't know. Anyway. I still want to play the Pokemon Unite because it looks really cute. I don't know. I haven't really played a lot of MOBAs. I've only played Heroes of the Storm. I played a little bit of League, but then I just I got tired of it real fast.
We played that really old one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Demigod.
Yeah.
Demigod was kind of fun. We tried to get a friend that we played with in World of Warcraft to play Demigod with us, but he was not. I don't think he was used to that kind of game, and he hated us. I think for a little while after that, did not want to talk to us about any other game except for WoW because he hated that.
He played nothing other than WoW, though.
Hazzie read my mind. She's correct. Yeah, I remember when you told me because I was like, oh, okay, it won't say anything.
All right.
Rise also changes how mounting works, replacing it with Werven riding. Rather than climbing onto the side of an elder dragon to jab at it with whatever weapons are available, you'll use wire bugs to temporarily take control of the behemoth. So if you're having trouble taking down Narkakuga or Gostharag, you've got a new answer beyond repeated carding, bringing a monster of your own to the fight. I don't remember Gostharag.
I don't think we've seen it.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know that monster. Let's see. The new gameplay elements aren't the only thing to be excited about either. Rise is launching on PC with enhanced textures, uncapped frame rates, and support for ultra-wide screens. In other words, Rise not only feels great to play, it looks amazing. Monster Hunter Rise officially launches for PC on January 12th, 2022 for $59.99. You can pre-purchase it and find a demo.
Demos, man.
So there's a demo. Let's check. It's on Steam right now, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Where does it say
Download
demo?
Monster Hunter demo.
Oh my god, they have a demo? Okay. So I'm gonna put this, I don't know if you're interested or not, Brandon, but I'm gonna put this in chat. If any of y'all are in chat and you want to see this, there's a link to the Steam Monster Hunter Rise. And there is a demo on it.
That's pretty cool. I'm glad that Steam's doing a lot of these demos.
If y'all are interested in trying out the demo. But yeah, I like the when they do the demos, because then it gives you a chance to find out if you really like the game. I'm not really good about, like, I know you can return games, but I'm not really good about that, because like, honestly, you only get, like, I think you get a short period of time before you can return it, and I need more time.
Here's the thing, unless it's like a AAA title, I won't do that. Like, if it's an indie company, I feel like, you know what, probably need the money.
Yeah, but yeah.
And besides, I normally only buy indie titles when they're like $5.
But sometimes you're not sure if it's your type of game. You know what I mean? Some people can tell within like the first hour of playing it, but I'll be honest, some games have, like, it took like hours for me to get me, or I feel like I actually like this game. It just took me several hours, or I've had games where it's taking me a lot of hours to like get into.
You know what? I can't think of too many games I don't like now. Like, I feel like I can find a way to appreciate almost anything.
Really?
I just have to come at it from the right angle.
I feel like
or I won't buy it in the first place. Like, the ones that I know I'm not interested, I just won't. I'm just like, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
But I can't remember a situation where I purchased a game recently and then been disappointed. I can think of multiple times where I felt like they need more polish. But a lot of that also comes down to, like, hey, are you going to continue to put out patches, make efforts, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Like, but as far as like, oh, I didn't know this was going to be this type of game, and I'm not interested.
Yeah, I get that. I've noticed I have this issue lately. Is there are some games I will not play by myself because I don't, like, this is a me problem. But there are some games I will not play by myself because I feel like it's just going to take too much for me to figure it out. I think it's like a fear of failure or something. I think that's what I'm dealing with, because like I have found, like, there are CRPGs that I want to play and they're single player, and I'm actually kind of nervous about playing it on my own because I have played CRPGs on my own and I don't know how many times I've gotten stuck, and I will be like, okay, I'll take a break and come back, and then still stuck. Like, so there's one of the games we're gonna play eventually, but I'm gonna get your help on it, so I'm hoping if I have your help, maybe I won't get stuck. But I was playing Pillars of Eternity, which is supposed to be a really good game. It looks, I enjoyed.
You got caught in that cave.
I don't know if it was a cave. I think it was an area of the map that I got caught in that I could not figure out. How the fuck do I get out of here? And then I kept looking at my quest and I was like, it wants me to go here. I'm going here. There's nothing here. So like, and I couldn't figure out how to freaking get past that area. And I'm like, okay, can't figure this out. I gave up on playing it at that time after getting to that point because I couldn't figure out how to move on.
That reminds me, I played a Devil May Cry game.
Yeah.
Way back in the day, you know, I borrowed them from Sergeant Hall, and he would borrow games from me.
Yeah.
And it had a bug at the time.
Yeah.
And there was this part that you couldn't get through. And I remember, like, just being, like, so upset that I couldn't figure it out. But it turned out that it was bugged, and you literally couldn't get through it.
Oh, God.
I was just like, I tried for, like, I don't know, I probably put 18 hours into that puzzle.
You know, Devil May Cry is one of those games I won't play unless somebody's like coaching me or whatever with it, because like I'm afraid that would happen to me.
You know,
like I said, there's some games that I just won't touch because I'm afraid I'll just get stuck and it will drive me insane because I'll be thinking about it for weeks, and if I can't figure it out, it's that like like I don't
frustration that comes.
It's a frustration, and then I feel like crap because I'm like, am I just too stupid for this? You know, like I don't. Like,
you're too hypercritical.
Maybe, but that's the reason why I don't do those. You've learned. I guess I could just look at now we got it. I guess I could just look it the fuck up.
But you know what?
I hate looking it up.
Yes,
like I want to get past it on my own.
You know what? That is one thing I don't like.
Is looking it up to get past an area. Like I really don't like looking it up.
You remember how frustrated I was on the boss kill for Icewind?
Yeah.
Because I would have had to have looked it up in order for us to not get a game over when we beat the boss.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm used to winning leading to good things, not winning leading to bad things.
Yeah.
But anyway. But there's it was kind of like Devil May Cry. There was a game series where you're both like demonic creatures and you wanted to play it together, Darksiders.
Oh, Darksiders, I have that.
What's the one that's multiplayer?
Darksiders Genesis.
Okay. Yeah. We should hop into that because that's very Devil May Cry like, but it's 2-player.
It is? Yeah. It's like Devil May Cry? Really?
And I think they made a
I want to play all of the Darksiders games when I get a chance, but you know, we're working our way through the Forgotten Realms stuff. But the reason I want is because when I first saw the game, it reminds me, like I'd seen the games before, but I kind of just ignored them. But then I saw somebody play it on Twitch, and it was reminding me of, like, I don't know why, but it reminded me of, like, World of Warcraft Undead. And that's what made me interested in it. So that's why I want to play the game.
I can kind of see that.
So, because, like, the one, I don't know which Darksiders game the person was playing, but they had, like, a mount and, like, and all this other stuff. It reminded me of, like, the Undead from World of Warcraft.
There's one that has, like, a very Grim Reaper. But Buffy.
Yeah.
Buff,
and then the stories the story was kind of interesting when I was watching, and I was just like, I would really like this game. I don't know why I've totally ignored. Like, I remember seeing it was all the games for the consoles and them always like pushing it, but for some reason I just always completely ignored it. I don't know why, but yeah, it took somebody playing it.
You were bringing up Pillars of Eternity just a little bit ago. How would we do that? Would you?
Pillars of Eternity?
I
don't know.
Hot seat?
Maybe. I don't know.
Or like hook up 2 mice and then like I could control one character, you control another or something.
I don't know if it'll work like that, but we'll figure it out. Okay.
Or do you just want to do like you're playing yours here, I'm playing mine here?
We could do that too. I just know I want to do Pillars of Eternity.
I want to do it
because I want to get past that wherever it was that I got. I would like to get past that.
You know what I bet? You know what I bet happens this time?
What?
You go in, you go right by it. And
yeah,
and you're like, where was the spot that I had a hard time at?
Yeah, maybe. If I get to a point though where I can't figure it out and you can't help me either, then I'm looking at the fuck up because that was like really frustrating. I hate looking things up though because I like to figure it out on my own.
You had gone from Baldur's Gate 2 back in like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
All the way until then without playing. You've done Divinity, you've done Icewind Dale, you've done a lot of those sort of games since then. I bet. But
we play them together. And so what ends up happening, this is what ends up happening, I do this a lot, is I'll just like default to letting you like say what to do. That's what I end up doing.
But
That's why I'm afraid to play them by myself, because I'm afraid I'll get to a point where I don't know what to do.
I think you're too harsh on yourself. I'm pretty
Maybe.
sure you'll go right into that puzzle and go right through it.
Maybe.
Anyways, carrying on, you got a New World thing there.
Yeah, I got some New World stuff. So we've been playing a lot of New World. Like I've been saying, like that's kind of been our main addiction lately. So like the first thing I'm gonna read is all these is from PC Gamer, just so you know. So this one is annoyed with New World's lack of minimap. 2 players built their own do-it-yourself cartography. So I thought this was interesting because I think you've had some things. I don't think they could allow mods for the game yet. So that's why I wanted to read it. I haven't looked at it. I don't know what it's about, so I'm kind of interested. This piece is written by Natalie Clayton. So as far as MMO interfaces go, New Worlds is remarkably sparse. But while getting rid of stacks of ability hotbars is a welcome change, replacing the genre standard mini-map with a Skyrim-style compass has left some players longing for more traditional navigation tools. Are they saying that they want, like, what I've said? Like, because, like, I don't really like the compass mini-map. I was saying that, like, it kind of annoyed me because I like the small mini-map, like what World of Warcraft has more, but, you know, it's because I played so many years of World of Warcraft, so it could just be me being, like, unflexible when it comes to that. So as far as MMO interfaces go, New Worlds is remarkably sparse, but while getting rid of stacks of ability hotbars is a welcome change, replacing the genre standard minimap with a Skyrim-style compass has left some players longing for more traditional navigation tools. With that in mind, 2 players went ahead and built their own minimap themselves. Spotted by GameRamp Redditor Morbrid and their friend built their own mini-map that effectively shows a portion of the game's standard map within a small portion of the screen at all times, removing the hassle of having to open up the main map itself. It appears fully functional, showing the location of vendors, resource nodes, and letting you zoom in and out at will.
Dude, that sounds...
so is this a mod? I don't understand. Yeah, I would love to have something like, maybe have something like, I would rather have you, because I don't like downloading anything, but here, I'll put the link to what I'm reading right now in the chat.
Like, I'm looking at Nexus mods right now, and all they got, like, is recoloring, reshading mods for it.
Okay, let me put this link up there.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because, like, when your minimap isn't, or when your HUD isn't working for tracking.
Yeah.
Like I would really like to have that.
Actually, weren't you not able to track, like, a lot of your, like, anything? You were trying to, iron, you were trying to track that, and you couldn't track
tracking metals, I wasn't tracking animals, I wasn't tracking shit.
I remember, you logged out and logged back in, and it still couldn't track anything. It was really weird. I don't know, I've been having bugs and issues like that with New World too, but, you know, whatever. One of the most common complaints at the moment is that the map isn't easy to use when in towns. It's always zoomed out. Oh my god, I have been complaining about this.
Not only that,
because I have to zoom in to the town.
War is coming. Click.
I thought I was the only one, and I was just not, like, I was like, is it just me being dumb again? Because, like, I can't remember where, like, the exact crafting things are. You know what I mean? Like, I can't remember where they're at, so I had to constantly open it up and then look in. So it's, I've had this, in the upcoming war message, like it's saying, is always covering the map. It's so annoying. Like, I thought I was the only one that was saying this. It's always zoomed out, or you can't see anything because of the upcoming war message. It's not in chat?
No.
Really? I linked it in chat. Let me try one more time.
No, don't worry about it. I'll just find it. I just thought maybe I missed where you linked it.
No, I linked it in chat. I'm doing it again. Is it not there?
She is correct is the last thing.
I think this isn't working because I'm using I have an add-on on my OBS. I think it's not working. So let's do it this way.
I'm refreshing my Twitch.
It may not be you. It may be on my side.
It's okay. I can look it up. Boo. It
just makes things better.
I was just wondering because I was gonna. Oh, okay.
See, I knew it was on my side. I had a feeling it was on my side. Okay. So I'm glad that somebody, I'm not the only person that was like, the map was driving me crazy because I was constantly having issues with it. I'm glad. I felt like, well, maybe I'm just gotta deal with it. I teamed up with my friends to build a mini map to help improve on the map interface and stop us getting lost in towns and make it a bit more efficient to farm resources while out questing. Judging from the comments, it seems like many players are relieved to find an alternative to constantly opening and closing the main map, but it's currently uncertain whether New World even allows these kinds of add-ons. The lack of minimap appears to be a deliberate choice, and the game's terms of service are vague on where the game draws the line between cheats and UI mods like this. So yeah. So maybe not use it until we know for sure that they're okay. Is kind of my advice, is what I'd give you. But I think it's cool that somebody did that because, yeah, it's really freaking annoying. And like, y'all saw me, I was streaming New World, and y'all, I like apologized because I was like, I'm sorry I keep opening this big ass map, y'all. But I used to do it in World of Warcraft too. I was guilty of doing that in World of Warcraft as well. But you know, I don't know why. Even when I've been to it a million times, I still look at the map. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just force a habit or what. But I always do
ores,
that.
herbs, essences, chests, and more. Includes map data with permission from newworldmaps.com. Stop getting lost in towns, all crafting stations, and other points of interest map. Most accurate and efficient minimap for New World. More features on the way.
Okay, well, I mean, that's pretty cool, but I'm gonna wait before I use any of that stuff until, like, maybe
I'm gonna share this.
They say if it's okay to use it or not, because they were saying the terms of service doesn't necessarily make it clear whether it's okay or not, so I don't know. I know they've been trying really hard. Amazon's been trying really hard on trying to deal with the bots in the game too, because apparently there's a lot of bots. I haven't noticed any, but like I don't go around looking for them either, so I don't know. Like there's a bunch of fishing bots. They've done some things for the fishing bots. Yeah, a lot of gold farmers. So, but I don't know anything about it, so. And Nord told me this morning that the market in New World crashed for things like sandpaper, did you say?
Sandpaper, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, because it used to cost a pretty good amount, but I
was selling sandpaper, but not because I was really trying to make money. I mean, I am trying to make money.
You had hundreds of pounds of it.
I have no room in my storage, and I don't have a house yet, so I needed to sell it. So that's why I was selling it.
You needed to make some room. Your stuff was going crazy.
Yeah.
Inventory boss had you on farm again. All right.
Every freaking game.
What's your next story, Hazzie?
It's another New World. So this is just an update of what's going on in New World. This is what's going on in New World. Gank squads, sweary wicker baskets, and a war on gold farmers. The New World MMO seems a lot. Squad. This is written by Rich Stanton from PC Gamer. We were on what?
We were a gank squad. Each Saturday we go out and do PvP as a company.
Well, we just started it, so...
Yes, but it's going to be... This is going to be the second Saturday of it.
Yeah. I need to learn to just turn on my fucking PvP, but
I've been trying to talk her into it.
I don't know what my issue is. This is just like World of Warcraft. I would say, no! Well, in WoW, I feel like it was worse, but...
It is so much easier to live in this one.
Really? Well...
Especially since you've got that new fire ability. You can run away from anything.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. That's true. You're not wrong. Okay, so Amazon's games New World has had a successful launch, an odd hiccup aside, and a few weeks in, players are starting to ask important questions. PC Gamer's own Fraser Brown wakes up every day praying he can get involved in a war, only be consistently kicked at the last moment. Watching the fallout of this is probably the most fun I've had in New World. Sarah James quietly grinds, building her empire and plotting to crush these tiny fools. Over on the hardware desks, Alan Dexter's about 150 hours in and wondering, am I really enjoying this? That's me.
That's your question.
I've been asking that. Like, I'm addicted to this, but what am I addicted to? Like, I don't like the quests are kind of crap.
By the way,
I don't know.
By the way, Blaz shared where they're at on their numbers. So they peaked at right around 750,000,
Mm-hmm.
and right now they're at a little under 500,000.
Oh, really?
So the numbers have gone down. So it had an initial peak, and then it's gone down since.
Okay.
But it's not down a lot.
But like they have all the things you need for an MMO to be addictive. Like the crafting's addictive, the leveling's addictive. It's all addictive.
I'm having a lot of fun with the
crafting. I think maybe it's because it's a new game and everybody's racing to get to max level, and that competition, whether you're taking part of it or not, you can feel it in the air, and I think that's what makes it addictive. I don't know. I don't feel like the PvE content is all that.
You see a star metal vein and you're like,
yeah, like I don't
is
feel
anybody
like
going for it?
Like I've only done the first dungeon so far. Like I'm going to be doing the second one here soon. The first dungeon is fun, but it's not like, that's not going to get me to stay in the game. I think if it's going to get me to stay in the game, it's going to be the drama from the PvP is probably what's going to get me to stay in the game.
Just wait until you get chopped up by the lasers in the second dungeon.
Yeah, maybe the point of the game is like it's up to the players to make it something worth continuing to do. I don't know.
My thought process on it is, because things swap a lot, because you have 3 factions and people can switch between them at will, pretty much. I mean, it's a little bit more complicated than that. It helps to hold a balance. Like we had purple overwhelming on the server initially. And now yellow has made a big push. Yeah. But they got a little too aggressive, I think. And I think it's come back into a balance.
Is there a way to know if there's like more purple, like there's more syndicate, more like what the numbers are on that? Is there a way to know?
There might be a thing to be able to
I feel like Jade probably linked us something. The reason I asked is because it's like like I assumed that there was more syndicate. I assumed there was more syndicate because I saw like a larger purple area. Also, I hate to say this, but I assumed more people would be like, yeah, we're about the truth and knowledge. But maybe that's not the case. Like it may be all my perception.
There's a lot of religious people out there.
But it may all just be my perception of what seems to be because I see purple people eaters now, purple people, syndicate all the time. Yes. And I feel like there's more when I'm on the server playing, but like it may just be my perception. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if by actual numbers.
But you're also in primarily purple places.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Primarily purple places.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay, carry on.
Okay. Well, at the most basic level of creativity, we have players assembling wicker baskets outside their houses to spell naughty words to the amusement of all the... I thought I was the only one that was thinking, like, you could spell stuff, but I wasn't gonna do naughty words. I was gonna do names and stuff. To the amusement of all and sundry. As one player wirily notes, must be an Aussie. More ingenious is some of the stuff going on around houses. Player dwellings have always been one of New World's selling points, and of course, players have a lot of issues with the implementation and want certain aspects of it changed. Some aren't prepared to wait for the developers to act and so have begun expanding their homes with, for example, a rooftop terrace. Oh my god, that is really freaking cool. I kind of feel like I need to show this. But I feel like I need to show this on stream. Anyways, yeah, so they're putting like stuff on the top of the houses. I think that's freaking awesome.
I think it's pretty
totally would do that. That is so cool. I'm kind of glad I'm reading
somebody at one of the houses, like as far out in their yard as they could, they put a thing for a dog to sit on. Yeah. And it literally like comes out into the alleyway that you walk through.
Really?
There's this dog that's just like this. Because they must have pushed it as far
Well, I mean, the only thing I had noticed was people were putting, like, mats out. And I was like, I like that. And then I saw somebody put their dog out. And I'm like, I really like that. Yeah, I would put a chair out there.
As soon as Hazzie saw that you could have special pets, she's like, I'm getting a house.
Well, and this is the thing. You want to show off your stuff. When you have a house, you want to show off your freaking stuff. So I get why people are also doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be able to show off your stuff. The one thing that I wish they had is I wish you could share houses, because me and Nord want to share a house, because like you know, we're partners. We're playing this game together, and we would also like to share a house together. But I wish they had that as an availability. Maybe they will in the future. The other thing too is they don't have. I wish they would have like a guild house. Like you could have a guild house or something like that or not guild, company house specifically for your company. I'm calling it guild because like I'm used to WoW. Anyways, it'd be really cool if they had those kinds of features where like, so if you want to integrate like with another person in a house so y'all can have a house together, or the company can have a house together too. That would be really cool. Because the other thing too is I don't know, you can have other people come into your house, right?
I think so.
But it sucks when you're like you and me are always playing together. We can't use each other's house. That kind of sucks. That's kind of the way I feel about it. Yesterday, made my first steps into building my own roof deck as my 3rd floor, but it just was not very good looking or easy to access. Right. Joe effing lines. I'm not gonna say it. Today, I worked on it for some hours and finally got what I wanted from the beginning and an actually useful working 3rd floor, and I don't have a high house score due to the bed spam, but I found it to be the best way to do all of it. But so I don't have a house, so I need to understand what that means. Like, what does a house score mean? Is that like the stuff you put? Because I know the stuff that you make to put in your house can give you like special things or whatever. Does it have to do with that? What's a house score?
Or it could be like, remember how I told you some houses you could have 4 items in? Mm-hmm. You could put 4 chests in.
Yeah.
It could be that.
Okay.
That could be the house score. We haven't done a house yet.
Yeah.
In game.
No, we haven't. Well, I'm trying to earn more money.
Hazzie's bag company has been open for business and doing pretty well, but she hasn't made the investment. It's
slow going because I have to buy something from my faction, which means I also have to get faction tokens, and so it's slow going. I'm not like flooding the market with bags at all.
She's selling bags at about 1,100 gold each, in case you're interested.
Maybe what I should do, I don't know if you can do this in the game like you did in WoW. I could say can make bag for you if you bring the whole, what is that, the rune of holding or whatever. I will make you a bag if you want me to, but for a certain amount of money. I don't know if that like people are doing that or not, because I've basically turned off mostly all of the chats because it's like it just clutters my screen too much. I'm not sure. So the person that wrote this article said they're not sure what bed spam is. I don't know either. I don't know what that is. But God love MMOs I love MMOs and the player behavior they inspire. Every extra bed outside basically is a minus 8 or 8 minus 8 to my decoration score. So it fucks me up, but I really prefer to have this. I don't care for the score if it takes away my will to be free with what I do in my own house. What is, like, I don't understand what the house score is for.
I don't know, man.
We haven't gone to houses, so we'll have to figure that out. But this is, like, kind of interesting information to have beforehand before we get into a house. Now there's a player. It's funny how we talk about it. It's like we're talking about it like an actual house. Now there's a player that knows their own mind. If you're curious about the height limit on the houses, apparently you can build on the roof, but not beyond the chimney's height. Finally, the classic golden oldie, the activity that has been around ever since there's been PvP. No, not scams, massive ambushes with unsuspecting players. Well, yeah, that's part of the game. I'm not sure there's anything particularly insightful to say about gank squads. I think gank squads are fun. Finally, the bots are already here, and Amazon Games is on a warpath against the gold farmers. In a post on the game's forums, community manager Trevzor FTW wrote, "Adventurers, watch out. We have seen your reports and gold farmers and bots, and we take them very seriously. Rest assured that we are always committed to fair gameplay for everyone. As part of this commitment, we are currently taking steps to revert thousands of keys fraudulently obtained with the intent to disrupt the game. If you believe that New World has been mistakenly removed from your Steam account, which is possible, please contact us. So there you go. I didn't. So that's what's going on in New World right now.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just like, so somebody was, so people are taking steps to revoke thousands of keys. So like somebody might have bought the game, got a key, and then they can't get in because of somebody doing all that stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it's been fun in New World. Like, it's kind of like a huge deal, and I'm not like shocked that they have people doing that kind of stuff. But
Okay.
yeah.
I was just talking with Blas about it. The numbers on some stuff might be
Mhm.
getting tweaked too, because like leveling up engineering
Mhm.
takes so much more than like leveling up cooking. Like there are some people who are just doing cooking in order to get everything that they
Yeah.
and like hitting level 200 cooking like, pretty quick.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay. Okay, y'all. That was fun. Thanks for like hanging out with me and let me talk
Was
about
that
that
everything?
stuff. That's everything I wanted to
All
talk
right,
about
good.
today. Yeah, so I think we're gonna jump in and play some Man of Medan. Y'all, I'm kind of scared, so I'm also kind of pushing it off a little bit. But it'll be okay. We'll be fine. We'll be let me turn up the okay, let me bring up the game and then we'll jump in. Let's start off with a little bit the no the
Don't
no
forget that one.
I'm leaving that one on purpose because then
Okay.
it's way too dark. You won't see anything on our camera if we do that. So we're gonna set the mood. Let me bring up Man of Medan really quick. Okay. I don't know why, but they give me a key on this game, and I haven't used it once. It said you were gonna need to use this. I kind of wonder if I'm supposed to send the key to you, so you can play it on your computer.
I have no idea. I do not know what that's all about.
I think we'll stick with what we're doing, because you know you get an achievement for each type of thing, and movie night was one of them. With the way we're doing it, so we'll stick with what we're doing. I'm not unhappy about it, so. Let me turn up the game music a bit so y'all can hear it. Cause it's spooky and so I don't want y'all to like not hear it.